Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Pry House public match for you. You're seeing an overview of that map right now. But before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description and get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of everything we cover with no commentary and UI. So, server pop today, as of now, is 270 right now. That balance is looking pretty good right now. Artillery-wise, though, Confederates have 9. The Union has 12. And our officers for today, we got, for the CSA, Willie Pete, Operator Ice, Chinese Dinos, Earless, ABCD, EFG. And then for the artillery, you got Morgan, Stonewall. For your Union side, you got York the Apache, Agrippa, Senior Daz, Krabby Brute, and then Billy Yank is leading the artillery. So right now it is November 14th at about 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so still kind of in that prime hour of War of Rights, and we're excited to be watching some matches here on this beautiful Thursday night. So, Pry House, you got that point of contention in the middle of the map. Union generally plays, they're kind of playing aggressive for what they normally do. They have this nice little defilade here that they can hide behind to use cover. You can see York the Apache, his guys are kind of using that cover. And then you also have Senior Daz kind of pressing that defilade. Union on the right side, though, is playing ultra aggressive. Generally, they will be playing back here where they have a little bit of a defilade. But for now, they're holding very far forward. And this is a rare opportunity for, I think, CSA to play aggressive. Because a lot of the time, you will see CSA sit back and just shoot the Union the whole time. And just do a shootout and then charge desperately at the end of the match. Which I don't think is a great strategy. It can result in winning, and it has. And frankly, that's all you need to do. But I think it just kind of delays the inevitable. You're going to charge eventually. Might as well get it done at the beginning when you have a lot of time to at least organize. But
aim, left side, take aim, aim at their stomachs. Pick a target. Steady, boys, steady. Fire! Back to reload.
And you can see Union's still using some defilades and that stone wall there. They're just holding further forward than you would normally anticipate them to do. And so far, it's working well for them. You'll see CSA, they'll like to hold kind of over here because they have their own little defilade. I'm not surprised they're not running up to it. CSA is a little bit down on tickets right now. This is one of the few maps you can see defenders outshoot the attacking team in terms of tickets, which you got one CSA group holding a little far forward, a little scatter. You got two companies in the back, and then one is pushed off to the right side. This is what you'll normally see from CSA, where one's on the right and the rest of them are kind of engaging in that center area, which if we look at the ticket imbalance for this map, it is a 17% ticket advantage to the attackers. And they're down on tickets right now. So that really tells you something. It's just Union has great ground. And they always use it to their fullest potential. So I'm a little surprised CSA is still kind of sitting back. Because again, as I mentioned at the beginning, Union never pushes up this far forward. And generally, when a defender pushes into a position they don't normally hold that's closer to you, it's a perfect window to be aggressive. The thing is, we've seen in 5 minutes, the CSA is doing a losing strategy. They are sitting and shooting. They are losing the tickets battle. So you need to change up your plan.
Northwest. Aim when ready.
And it looks like they're not going to change. The thing is, right, shooting is hard enough in this game. You don't see when you kill somebody, so you don't know if you hit. But these guys are in a hair of a defilade, so that the angle of the elevation changes, so that's hard to anticipate. You're also shooting at Union, and some are holding behind a stone wall, and some are behind this defilade, so they're not hitting a whole lot.
I'm okay, I'm immortal.
So
yeah, only the sharps are crouching. Only the sharps are crouching. If you don't have a sharp rifle, if you got a standard bayonet.
Oh, that went through. I thought that landed there. That's a little bit.
You'll reload faster and you'll not die in skirmishing. If you're crouched in skirmishing, you were worth 3 body tickets. Not really. We're currently.
And you
getting
just saw a lot of
press
those
three
shots from CSA,
so
especially if you
you're
slow
gonna
it down,
have
you
more
can
weapons
see the
sway
bullets
because we're
whiz
getting shot in
by,
the shit
but
right now.
a lot of those whizzed over the heads. I mean, you saw a couple
Yeah,
guys
it
die
takes
in the
about
center.
It takes
And
about
they're the most
3 to
exposed.
5 seconds, and then your weapon will
So-
steady for about 2 seconds.
It's a half a morale stage difference right now, CSA. What are you guys doing? This is abysmal. This is a terrible start for CSA. Did they lose their flag over here too? Wow. I mean, props to the Union so far for doing this, but if you're CSA, you have to charge this. You have to charge. There's no other way of playing this game. If Union is gonna so willingly push themselves up by you, you have to charge that out. They're still sitting and shooting when they're losing terribly from it. And it looks like the CSA is going to move off to the left side a little more. Willie Pete was on the far right. It looks like that flag is down, so I don't know. Willie Pete might have been in that center, but it looks like he's going to shift left. But why? If he's trying to get better shots on these guys, he'll have better shots, but there's no good way to charge. These fences are out of bounds. Looks like he's gonna try to flank around the side.
Sprint, fucking sprint now, sprint now, sprint now, sprint now.
Why?
Right here, point blank, right here.
Right here, brace, come on! Brace, gentlemen, brace!
Move to the far right. Move
Brace,
to the
gentlemen,
far
and shoot
right.
him out!
Move
We
to the
got
far
him, brace!
right.
Shoot him out, boys, shoot him out, keep shooting! We're fine, boys, just keep shooting him up, boys.
Look at that little triple.
Aim for the
Courage,
colors.
And
boys,
CSA is
courage,
not
shoot
going to be
him
able to
up.
do much. I don't like Unions.
Let the reinforcements shoot him out.
You might be thinking Union's the attacking team
No,
on
don't
this
charge,
map
don't
right
charge,
now.
don't charge.
Holy cow. Willie Pete's guys are completely shot up. Again, look at Agrippa's guys pushed so far forward. Why did the CSA in the center not charge?
Kill that flag, kill those flags.
They might not have seen it. They still should be charging regardless, but... I mean, seriously, half the Union team, more than half, are sitting on this left side doing nothing. Sorry, they're doing something. They're shooting. And they're getting nice kills. CSA's finally charging.
Shot ready, bail.
But if you see half the Union team sitting back and just shooting, you got to realize you can outnumber them with your whole team. And even if they're going to get a... If Union's going to kill a good few of you, you're going to overwhelm them.
There
you go.
And you have to take advantage. So.
What
What a start here from Union.
Yeah, we just have to give ourselves
Are they going to keep charging? This is very spread out charge. It only looks like one company charge, too.
Your aim isn't very good.
You got one CSA flag moving up, one officer, so maybe two companies here moving up, but that's the thing. They should have done this from the start, but you know, at least they did it at some point, and I can appreciate that. They're going to sweep through, and that's going to cause Krabby Root to collapse his side, and he's probably going to move through and clean this up, especially with, I think, that Senior Dad's guys who are pushing around to charge down the road or shoot down the road. I wouldn't mind a CSA cap. They're not intentionally trying to do it.
Okay, good job, good job.
But
It's Rambo coming in behind us. Rambo coming in behind us.
so
Get that guy.
Union team get pushed back. I wonder if they're going to try to push back out to those positions right now. It's about a third of a morale stage difference. The CSA just hits engaged. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it ricocheted, that poor guy.
Alright, boys, reform, gentlemen, reform.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things about this map is artillery. They shoot in that road a lot. Half the time they hit the stone wall.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Just reform.
Reform and shoot these Rambos. Kill that flag bearer.
Stay behind the defilade.
No, man, this is laggy as shit.
It really is.
Left side, that's enemy, boys. Those are enemies right there.
Just shoot those guys down the way.
Independent fire,
Please,
south,
please shoot
southwest.
those guys.
And despite the massive ticket lead the Union has, CSA is still in this game. I mean, the ticket difference isn't that much.
Fire down that line. That is all
And
Yankees on the stone wall. Firing well.
they still have a good amount of time to make this
Aim low.
happen.
Aim for the race.
Decoys now offshoring here for CSA. And you can see a lot of CSA are not... I mean, operate...
You take him on that clean spawn right there?
Operator ice is not
I just
saying-
shot one. I'm reloading. You ready, dude? We gonna hit him at the same time. We gonna hit him at the same time. We gonna reload and we gonna shoot at the same time. We gonna drop him. See them motherfuckers sitting on the fence? We gonna shoot them right now. Shoot them now. Yeah, ready. Hang on, ready? Hang on, dude. I'm the officer right now, okay? Aim. Steady. Fire, dude. Boom! I headshot one. Good shit, dude. I'm proud of you. Hey, you gonna get a promotion if we make it out of this bitch alive. I think Corporal Johnston McRee, Gregory
Beautiful. So I think the company that's kind of like spread apart, they're the guys with this down flag, and without your flag, organization is a lot harder because instead of everyone spawning on your company, they're spawning at main spawn. And granted, main spawn is very close to where the action is on this map, but still, it can kind of do a lot.
That's how you do it. Yeah, put the charge.
Alright, here, shift the line right, shift right, over here. Right here on the new line, shift right.
Looks like they got that flag,
Shift right, onto the new line, shift right.
and CSA now is kind of in
I see him,
more traditional spots. Same with Union here. Union's not trying to retake that far ground because if they charge out like that, it's they lose a lot of tickets. It will not be good.
They just volleying and falling back.
They got the nice little
Ceasefire.
Christmas
Ceasefire.
hats here.
Now
as
we're
I
shooting.
like
Ceasefire,
to call them little
ceasefire.
Santa
They're
hats.
gonna run up to volley again. We're gonna have the drop on them. Just wait for it. I'll kill this guy by the tree. Just hold, boys. Just hold. Just hold. Wait for them to appear. Wait for them to appear. You'll see them all come up.
I got him. I got him.
Where that red flag is waving. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now, take aim. Take aim. Take aim. Take aim. Fire. There. We beat them on the volley. They were suppressed.
And Union now down to engage. It's about a third of a morale.
behind that tree again.
Almost a third of a morale stage difference right now.
Alright, hold. Wait for him to come out again. I mean, unless it's someone going for the tree, then be careful. But oh, they're just standing on the left side, boys. Take aim. Take aim. Just right of the tree. Take aim. They're just past the tree. You can see them. Take aim. Fire.
Southeast. Everyone, take aim. Cut that horizon. Steady.
So a third of the way through the match, and this is not really a surprising match of probably how so far. You'll see in too many matches where the CSA gets down a significant margin of tickets. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen Union have artillery on the left side of the road before. I've seen them roll up the center before, which they do have a gun there. But they've got one on this left side, which I don't think I've ever seen before. The also fascinating thing is if you take a look, see how half the Union team is over here shooting at 3 guys now? The whole CSA team is bothered with less than half the Union team. A CSA capping to the point would not be a terrible idea. They've been losing this shootout. It's now looking like a half a morale stage, but they've been losing this shootout So I don't know why they're continuing to do it. You'll see generally when teams start losing tickets in a significant way, like the CSA is, they'll get ultra conservative.
All you guys here, I think you're kill shots, so stay.
Which, I don't know. I think in this map, we haven't seen a whole lot of charge from CSA. They have not capped the point once yet. Which, if you cap the point, you stop that black timer, which is not really of a concern for CSA. But what capping the point will do is it'll draw Union in, because Union has to retake it at some point. So they will charge in trying to take it. And at that point, that's a great opportunity to get a ticket lead in those kind of bigger engagements. Because these shootouts are not working for you. You rarely ever see CSA do better with tickets in a shootout on this map than the Union. So Union looks a little more spread out as you would traditionally be, so that opportunity might be gone. But that's the thing. Union cannot hold further forward if CSA holds what they normally hold. But CSA could cap the point right now, and it would draw the Union off their really good defensive spots and into the point, which is a lot more contestable for CSA. What you'll probably see if CSA caps is the Union is going to collapse. So this far right group here will just run up like through the center of our screen, hit the point on the flank. This group would charge straight in. Mimic that, but in the opposite direction over here. So it is very risky, but I think you got to do it as CSA. You're not winning the shootout. So they will continue nonetheless. Let's look at artillery in the meantime. CSA, they never really move the guns a whole lot. Looks like they're operating 4 guns right now with how many guys? 13. The problem with artillery in this game is it is optimized to load a gun and shoot it with 3 guys in this game. 3 guys. But a side effect of it is that if you just look at this, at any given point, a third, if not even half the guys are just sitting around not doing anything. Which results in wasted efficiency. Generally, while it isn't the fastest operation, 2 guys per gun is probably the most efficient.
Yeah, this is a hard map to learn already on, just because it's unique, because it's a short range map, so you have to have technique with it.
Yeah, because these maps is not about straight shooting, you got an air bust.
For those hay balls, if you want to look through, and hey, they're direct north, full company, direct north. Be advised, shoot a case right above their heads. Barely sticking out above the barrel, and then fire.
So, CSA has pushed up a little further on the road. Not capping, but they're getting close.
Yeah.
Decoys is getting there. Union artillery, they do have a gun over here. It looks like they're shooting at the corner, which doesn't have a lot.
Tight of a line as possible.
Hurt that guy.
Draw a line. You're gonna form 2 ranks, 1 man standing behind another.
The left has more numbers than we do.
They got 1 gun in the center.
They're coming back. Resume targets. Resume fire. Resume fire.
And normally the guns are back. So yeah, they got 1 gun back here. They might roll a gun up on the right, which they have. I swear they have 4 guns. Because they got. Why is there a case on back here? Whoa. Here's the 4th gun. I don't think I've seen a gun rolled all the way back here before. I don't know the particular vantage point unless you're looking the team kill. CSA is capping.
Are we capping right here? Okay, we're not capping.
I just want the drummer.
So it looks like they're not going to cap, even though they have guys on it.
Independent fire, fire at will, aim low, cut the dirt, fire at will.
That was a good RD shot. Actually killed a lot too. Not as much as you would have expected, but regardless, CSA down on the taken losses. The ticket gap is growing. It's now almost a half morale stage. And CSA still wants to shoot to win this. I really think Pry House, you have to charge right away as Confederates and cap that point. Enforce non-stop engagement. You cannot let a shootout happen.
About face, get back, get back.
Even if
Bring
you're
it
the
back,
greatest
get that
shots in
to
the
rear.
world,
Fall back.
Union has such a nice position on this map. Which, if I would have said this a few years ago, it'd probably be crazy. CSA won this map very easily in the past. Very easily. Because tickets scale based on server pop. And so, on a lower pop server, everyone's losing tickets a lot quicker. Because each death is worth a lot more. And you might think, well, if tickets are worth more on a smaller pop server and they're having a shootout like this, then the Union would be up by more tickets because they're winning this shootout. The problem is, though, is that on a smaller pop server you can't really defend as well. You're not really shooting as much. It's really hard to hit in the first place in this game. It's like the thing is, right, we're at what? 260. Union can defend the width of this map with double ranks, almost. And so, there's no opportunity for CSA to outflank, outmaneuver on this map anymore. CSA just has to kind of bonsai charge. You could kind of get away with that in the past on these smaller maps. That was a good arty shot.
They know that they are not winning this gunfight. They can see the tickets as well as we can. Okay, yeah, Krabby, I'll hold the right, Krabby, if you could just go left.
Yeah, I'll be on your left. Yeah, both those two Company B flags went to the left.
So, CSA, as you just heard them say, they're starting to pressure this right side.
Form on this cross T right here. You're going to be shooting this way.
Maybe they're trying to change the shootout.
No, come back. Come back to the line.
They're capping.
Come back to the line, Andrew. I need you on this side of the hill.
Dude, watch out! Behind you, dude! Behind you! Behind you!
Actually,
Hey,
come here,
dude,
boys.
it was just a prank, dude. You should have let me prank you.
Form on the new line.
What line am I forming on? What line?
This one right here. There you go. Give me
I'm in the front. I'm gonna die first. I'll take the bullet.
The volley.
You got, I think Privy Brew is shifting all the way over here. You got one CSA company here. And Union can afford to play a little aggressive right now. They do have some tickets to burn. CSA is capping. I don't think they mean to. And Union's going to easily wipe there. That flag was down half the time, but CSA is capping.
Shoot down that line. Aim for their waist. Aim low. Fire well.
Good shot, dude.
They were finally going to cap. 25 minutes into the round. And Union's got to retake this quickly. You got to keep that black time chugging away, but...
Alright, guys. Hold your shots. We're going to start to recap the point. Hold your fire.
Oh my god.
Run the flag out.
CSA company did move over here. I don't know if they realized the Union company was here. But CSA is kind of getting strung out here. It's going to give Union a great chance to retake. Agrippa's guy's already up there retaking that. Kind of a scattered mess over here. And normally when Union retakes, if they have a less percentage of tickets in the CSA, they'll go up to that percentage. But Union's up by more than half a morale stage now, so nothing is changing. And so Senior Daz turning his guys towards the point. Mozilla in a bush. He's not going to survive in that bush. We'll see.
My company, the line is gentlemen. 2 ranks. Line up. 2 ranks. 1 dot and 1 dot to a man. Independent fire.
What a guy.
Stand up. No man is dealing in this formation. Stand your ass up.
Crouch behind the wall.
Jeez.
No, who's saying that? You stand your ass up. You stay standing.
This is interesting. York's taking his guys, pushing really far forward. CSA's falling off. They're just trying to avoid more ticket losses with 3/4 miles. CSA just was very strung out the past couple of minutes, and so did that shot just bounce like a basketball? That artillery shot. It's fascinating.
I shot your flag. Oh, that's fucking cool.
There you go, run it back.
Fall back down the hill, everyone down the hill. Reform down in
It's
the
almost like a
assembly.
whole morale state
back,
difference
get back.
here. As Union retakes the point, that black timer's ticking down.
Get off the wall
Honestly,
and get
the
down
black
the
timer
hill.
doesn't really
Everyone's
matter
looking at
much
the wall.
anymore. CSA's probably going to hit final push to the last stage before it. And they got braking next and then final push. And from there, that clock will go down to probably 2.5, 3 minutes. CSA is trying to take down the Union over here, at least get their flags back.
Hey! My flag!
Johnny.
Come on, my flag!
So CSA trying to put some pressure over here, and you can't blame them. If Union, again, is so willingly going to push themselves forward here, you got to do something. 2 down CSA flags over here. See, but CSA is so disorganized trying to get this flag. I mean, they can't make much of an effort down the center point. They have 3 flags over here. That third one is respawning guys back here. But CSA is in a complete mess. They're about to go down basically a whole morale stage on the Union.
I didn't miss, I merely failed to hit.
So this is... Wow. And there they go.
So we need to save tickets.
I mean, can we... I mean, I'm in Union chat right now, so I can't see if they're yapping about anything. But
right in front north.
those thing is, those flags will stay down for 5 minutes, and then they'll despawn. If someone picks up the flag, though, and they die, that 5-minute timer restarts. So, like, let's say Clifford runs up here and picks up the flag. He died, though. That timer will be reset. But regardless of that, looks like Krabby Brutes guys are going to hold. You got War of the Rebellion, looks like a new CSA officers going through here trying to get the flags. I mean, 3 CSA officers are over here right now trying to get these flags. This has been a major blunder from the CSA side. So, it's like they are going to put some pressure over here. The thing is a lot of these guys, once they die, they got to spawn main. And they're charging center. They're charging both sides at the same time. They, like, never mind, they're just shooting. And Union staying on that point, making sure it's capped. I thought they were charging in. It really looked like that from a distance, but I've been betrayed. Looks like a new officer there is... Oh, never mind. He's earless than he was at the start. Gotta pick up those flags.
Yeah! Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, we need Prussian back here.
They gotta pick up the flag.
Alright, get this flag up.
Seasoning is gonna try, but there's a couple of Union guys heading over his way.
Basics of linear warfare.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure half of them don't even know what a bleeding line is.
The European mind will never comprehend the Southern man's.
These
And so, I mean, Union's keeping... The whole CSA team is occupied with this little tight area here.
Looking good, fellas. This is what we like to see.
And you can't really blame the Union. Yeah, they're playing smart here. They got half their team shooting down at a tiny area. Look how bunched up CSA is. And the Union's shooting into this clump of guys, and if it misses the first one, it's probably going to hit the second one, and it's going to keep those flags down, which is keeping the CSA distracted, not letting them get organized. I mean, CSA had a iffy time in the first place trying to do that, but are they going to get this last flag? It's like Jack Wagon. He tried.
Who understands the situation a little better. But right now, I think we're not really.
So, I mean, some of the CSA with their flag have put pressure up that center.
Your people will go on to invent delicious pizza. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear it. Should have given you credit. Credit where credit is due.
I asked him if he was going to start a pizza chain.
Ah!
Nice catch.
Alright, gentlemen, jump on over to the right, boys.
Over the wall.
So Union's kind of backed off. Looks like CSA inching towards that point. Looks like they've got all four officers up here now, with a couple of rogue guys with that flag. Looks like that flag's starting to make its way back.
Those Yankees dead.
Where was she? And if you cut the
The Union is getting close to breaking. Haven't really looked at that in a hot second. They are dropping close to breaking.
I am, boys. Give it to them. Pitch in now. Do your job.
Yes, sir. I see their flag, sir. Dead ahead.
Fire and well, boys. There they are. Shoot.
Want to be independent fire. Independent fire to the northwest.
And if CSA, they could start pre-capping the point.
Take our slaves.
They could pre-cap this point, and when Union drops to breaking, they can cap that point and instantly win the game.
Right about here, I can see them. I'll give you another good tip. While you're standing there loading, hold down left alt to preload. Put them in the top left or top right or on the top. It magnifies it. It's a bit of a fishbowl lens that they have in this game.
Wait, do what?
And so, I don't know. Despite the poor CSA play, it's still possible. Union's played this as well as they could have. I don't see how Union could have played this round any different if they lose it. It's just how biased the map is to CSA, even with the bias in terms of tickets is what I mean to say. Alright. Yeah. I guess not really biased at all. It's biased towards Union, but it's just, I guess the attackers can win even if they put themselves in a terrible spot. I think that's a better way of phrasing it, not that it's CSA bias. I mean, the map is inherently CSA bias, especially on a 100 or 150 man server. You'll generally see attackers winning all the lower pop servers just because that's normally how it goes.
Don't worry, guys. I'll cover your back.
And Union hits breaking. And Union has tickets to burn. The question is the lead that they have right now enough? Because combat is about to jump. CSA made a mistake not trying to pre-cap, but maybe they're just trying to get them down.
Aim for the knees. Get them down.
Right in front of us in the fucking grass.
Good volleys, boy. Good volleys, boy.
Alright, fall back, boys. Let's go.
Alright, company B, fall back.
Union's playing like the attackers this map.
I have B companies flag.
Jesus Christ,
falling back.
I'm out of
Shut up.
Oh, on the hill.
Hold this line, boys. Shoot.
So
Keep firing on them. Keep
CSA will hit final push.
Get the flag up. Do we not have a
Great job.
No, they fell back decoys. That's the thing is, looks like CSA is actually converging as one big group here. Union kind of on that flank. That's the thing. If Union wants to, they can roll up on this stone wall on their flank and deal a lot of damage.
Not yet, not
We
yet.
do
Get
have
it
a small custom.
Looks like they're going to charge in a second.
Let's go.
And for the first time today,
Aimlo, keep defending.
we're going to see the attacking team attack. This is a very slow attack. Now, a lot of guys still kind of sit back, sitting and shooting, not getting in there right away. so Battle of the Stone Walls has begun. You can see, here's the thing. If CSA charges as one, and just kind of directly at the Union as one big team, Union's going to be able to get on one side, if not both sides. So, CSA is getting completely blown out of the water here right now as they're being hit from both sides. And any second now they're going to hit final push. That black timer is going to drop. Artillery shot got some Union guys. Took out a little bit of that line.
I want you to shoot those guys.
And you can see you're probably thinking, well, Union could try to countercharge if they wanted to. That would hit CSA in the final push. But you don't need to. The risk that you could have by allowing for deorganization is insane. Because if Union tries to charge into the road here, they're going to be completely disorganized. That's a chance for a lot of skirmish getting out of line.
Let's go, boys.
No
That's right. For Southern honor.
2 minutes.
For Sovereign guys, gentlemen.
Let's go. Let's go.
And you can see, this is what I mean. They sat and shot most of the match. Now that they have a limited time, they're panic charging. And CSA will not be organized after this charge, most likely. Union's just got to avoid out of lines.
Charge bayonets, melee mode!
Here they come!
So CSA starting to hit the main line of the Union here. A little spread out. Most of their charges going down the road. I mean, you got a lot of Union sitting off on the side. They're not on last stand. Union's still going to be able to keep getting respawns here. 1 minute. Agrippa's going to hit this behind and get these flags, which...
Get in there. Just go for their flags. Don't stop.
You heard them there.
Save your shot for the melee. Go for their flags.
This might drop them a few out of line, but they're trying to get the flags to prevent them from getting respawns up here, which will be... It's kind of big on this map, especially because each respawn wave at mains take 20 seconds, so CSA's basically got 2 more waves left spawning in at main. And they get a couple of those flags. 30 seconds left. Union's still not in last stand. It looks like Union is going to prevail this one. You can see your senior Daz crowned for the counter charge. CSA has more guys on point than Union at the 0 timer. The CSA will win or force an overtime, and they can contest that point as long as they want, which generally means the attacking team wins. But to prevent that, they charge through, keeping CSA off point completely, and Union's going to come out with the dub in the end. A very well-deserved win. And that's the crazy thing, too, is even with the domination we saw from the Union team this whole round, CSA, up until the very end, still had a very good chance of winning it. But, you know, that's how it goes. Well done to the Union. I was a little surprised by the start. I really think CSA did not capitalize. I think CSA really needs to charge more on Pry House this map. Like Burnside's Bridge. When Union gets across the bridge on Burnside's Bridge, you need to charge them out. You can't let them sit. But anyways, that's a different map. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. We have our Patreon in the description where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of everything we cover with no commentary and UI. Besides that, though, we have our Discord and merch, and we will see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.